Much of the time, it can be a simple drag in the good sense. I want to take this data here, for example, and move it somewhere else. Now, if I don't have to drag this 3,000 rows, why not just, after highlighting it, drag any edge, put it here, put it there, put it here, whatever. Fast and easy, and many, many times that's the best way to go. Once you become familiar with that technique, of course, you use it in other senses too. If we wanted to put in quarterly totals here, rather than inserting sales, why not just highlight these, drag this down, and then put in our quarterly totals there? Do the same thing on the other side as well. So it's fast and it's easy, much of the time simply to drag data. Now, if there were formulas here, I'm just going to click here and click AutoSum. If we move this data, the formulas travel with it and they remain associated with this data. So we put this here, for example, dragging it, do a quick adjustment of the column widths by double clicking, but we do see here that, the formulas relate to this data as you would hope and expect. So moving data many, many times is fast and easy simply by dragging. If we want to work with this data and maybe we don't want to disrupt it at the same time, what we often will do is copy data. And many times the process is almost the same. Drag the data, but this time maybe hold down the control key. Now, as you hold down the control key, a subtle difference on the screen, a tiny little plus accompanies the arrow as we drag this. When you are holding down the control key and dragging data to copy it, be sure to let go of the mouse first. Try that a few times and it makes perfect sense. And as you do this, if you occasionally let go of the control key too fast or the mouse too fast, just press Control Z to undo. Try it over again. It's fast and it's easy. Another way to copy and also to move is simply, after selecting the data, point to any edge and drag with the right mouse button. You might drag here, and as we let go, there's move, there's copy, whichever one we need. Work that way too. So that's a slightly safer, and then you don't have to hold down any keys if you're doing that. There might be times too when you want to move data to another worksheet. If you only do this occasionally, you might as well use one of the standard techniques, possibly right click and copy, and then go to the destination, right click and paste, or if it's a move, right click and cut and paste and so on. But you can also drag data to another sheet if you hold down the Alt key. So I'm holding down Alt right now. As I drag onto sheet 3, I've let go of all. Now I'm going to put it up there. So you can do that sort of thing too. And you can imagine here too, if that's a move as it was here, what if you wanted to copy the data? Same idea, we'll be holding down Alt, but if it's going to be a copy, we'll also hold down the Control key, and there's that little plus associated with it. So we might go to a different sheet here, come over here, let go of the mouse, and now we've made a copy of the data as we put it on another sheet, and so the original is still there. So it's a copy. Try it back here. So different techniques here for copying and moving data within the same worksheet or across different worksheets.